Hey everyone, well I just got back from a community garage sale and I found some items that I couldn't pass up. You can see that I paid $1.50 for what's in this bag. And actually what it is coffee mugs. Now before you say anything, a lot of people are going to say coffee mugs don't sell or have a good resale value. But what's in this bag, each one of these coffee mugs will sell between $25 and $40 a piece. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let me put this down and I'll show you exactly what I picked up. Before I show you what's in that bag, I just want to say I do pick up my share of coffee mugs and glasses. A lot of them will sell, but they take a while. So it's not a big thing for me to pick up. Some of them have some good profit. In fact, everything sitting up here is going to make profit, but they sell kind of slow. But what I picked up today, now that's going to sell quick and make a great profit. I like to pick up Starbucks coffee mugs, especially the unique ones that have to represent the cities or things like that. Other ones are pretty plain, they don't sell too well. But these mugs that are not Starbucks are a really good seller. There are unique coffee mugs out there that have some really good prices. And this first one is Bones Coffee. And you can just see how unique that is. Look at that detail on there. And it's signed. It's the coffee manufacturing of Bones Coffee. This one's called Frankenbones. And I'll give you prices to each one of these coffee mugs that they're selling for as I pull them out. Some of these are going to be similar. But you remember, I only paid $1.50 for these. And each one's got its own unique detail and specifications. Here is Shark Bite, and again this is Bones Coffee, and it says and stamped Bones Coffee. And I honestly don't think these were used. I really think somebody purchased them and just got them to put up on a decoration or collector's item or so forth. But again, each one of these has their own unique value and price, and are selling for very good money. Let's see what this next one is. I'm just excited. I picked up, oh, and I'm just saying, I'm just really excited about all these. All right, so this one's called Chester Bowl. And this one is handmade in USA. This is not one of those Bones coffees, but it is still a unique one. I didn't do any research on any of these except for one, and that was one of those Bones Coffee, the Franken one, and I saw the price and I just knew I had to pick up all these. So hopefully this one's got a good resale rate on it as well. Another Frankenbone. See, that's why I was really happy when I saw the price of one of these when I looked it up and saw that the other one, you know, I just knew the prices. I mean, look at this. I love it. And this one is, trying not to drop any of these. Oh, this one here is called Red Velvet. I mean, look at, it's just unique. It's just different. But look at the coloring on there. That is just awesome. And again, signed. I mean, it's just, oh, these are great. These are great. These are great. And my last one, the sixth one, is, it says, what does it say? Bones Coffee, oh fudge.
Oh fudge.
That's what it says. Bones Coffee, oh fudge. But these are the coffee cups I picked up. There's 6 of them. Like I said, I hope to make a really good profit on these, but I'm saying $25 to $45 a cup. I paid $1.50. I paid 25 cents for each one of those. What a deal this is going to be. 25 cents a piece I paid for these. And oh man, am I going to make a profit. But wait, there's more. Not only did I pick up coffee mugs, I picked up some other items that are really interesting and something that you should know about if you don't know about it, that'll sell for great money. Well, I've got them all listed now, so that's pretty good. I've listed them from $25 to $55. Really good. Got them all lined up. So now it's time for me to show you the next item that I picked up from that garage sale. So the next item I picked up, it's quite heavy. It says glassware. I did pay for it because it's got a paid sticker. They put a paid sticker on everything. And what's in here? Corningware dishes. I paid $10 for the set. See, it says $10. And it's not really a complete set. There's actually different kinds of patterns in here, and I don't know how well you can see that. But I'll put them up over here on my table so you can look at them better. So as you can see over here, these all have a green. Now some of them are a light green, some of them are dark green. This one has the green rim, and this is have a double green rim on it. So you can see, I don't think they all actually came from the same set. In fact, this over here has got a pattern on it with a green. And these are blue, and they need a little cleaning, but these all seem to have the same pattern from what I can see. Now, I haven't looked through all these. No, actually, there's, let me move these over. See, I paid $10 for this set. Let me move some of these over a little bit. I thought maybe it was one complete set with a whole bunch of dishes, but no, there's even another pattern in there. All right, let me move these over. Yeah, see? Oh, okay, I'm trying to find a place to put these dishes so I don't drop them. But this is a nice, that's a really pretty pattern there. So I know what you probably are thinking. You don't want to deal with dishes to sell, but let me tell you, the Corelle dishes, did I say Corningware or Corelle? Corelle, see? It says Corelle on there. Anyway, Corelle dishes are very sturdy. If you own some, you know. If you've never had any, man, these things are great. We actually have them in our camper. We've had them for years. They go bouncing around up and down the roads, and they don't break. It's very hard to break those. I mean, I suppose if you just straight down, threw it down, dropped it, you might, but it's very hard to just break a dish. Anyway, I find that I can sell these for good money. In fact, a set of 4 plates, I will say sell from $15 to $20. And if they've got a design on them, they'll even sell for maybe up to $25, depending on how vintage or old that pattern is. And when you have a set, you generally can make some pretty good money, but I always break down the sets. Like here, this is pretty good because there's one pattern. Then there is another pattern. And patterns and patterns and patterns. So what I'm going to do is I'll break these down into, like, this is 6 bowls. I'm probably do the 6 bowls. This is the plates. I wonder if there's any more. Oh, look at that. There's the matching pattern for the green ones. What do you know? Oh, look at that. So yeah, that'll be great. But I can sell, see, there's 4 right there of this pattern. So that's good. So there's $20 just on these 4 plates right here. There's $20 plus shipping. These right here, I'll have to go through them and see what pattern that is. But here's another one. I wonder if all these are all the same. Yeah, these are all the same. So there's probably 8 or 9, 10 plates. So these will get broke down. And what I'll do is I'll put down like a set of 4 and a set of 4, maybe that kind of a set. But man, there's another $150, $200 worth of plates right there, plus the shipping. So that's $10 right there. And I'm going to make another $200 off that right there. I love picking up that kind of stuff. So keep an eye out. But a lot of people don't want to pick it up. And I can understand if you don't. But I'll pick them up all day long and sell them. Well, did I just tell you that these were good coffee mugs a minute ago? I just sold one of those Frankenbones coffee mugs right there. In fact, there it is. And the buyer paid, I don't know if you can see it. Maybe you can't, maybe you can. A total of $39.99. That's including the shipping price right there. So that was pretty good. Figured I only paid 25 cents a piece for each one of those mugs, and I just sold it. It actually paid $25 plus shipping. So it's going a little ways. So that's really, really good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Buyer paid. All right. Now, the other thing that I wanted to show you that I paid over at that, let me turn this light a little bit. So the other item that I wanted to show you that I picked up at that garage sale, I just moved those dishes back, was a Super Nintendo. Now you can see it's got some age to it. I mean, it's been around for a little bit. It looks like they probably just pulled it straight off of a table and just decided to sell it, which was good for me. I don't mind. I'm not one to pick up a lot of video games, although they sell really good, and I'm sure a lot of you do pick up video games. Maybe some of you do, and maybe some of you don't. Some places are easier to find, some places are harder to find. Here where I'm at, it just seems like it's a little bit harder to find, so I don't go searching for them too much. But when they come up at a good price, I'm going to pick it up. I paid $10 for this Super Nintendo, and it came with a few games. Let's see, it came with Super Mario World. It came with Donkey Kong Country. It came with Super Mario All-Stars. And it also came with, what is this one? Not for resale. Oh, this one must have come with Street Fighter 2. So this one probably came originally with the Super Nintendo as their game that came with it. And it's got the little paperwork for it. So that's really, really good. And all the paperwork for the Super Nintendo. And you can see the color change on this. It's really something. But anyway, so one of these days, not anytime soon, but one of these days I'll take it, hook it up, see how it works. And if it works good, I'm going to sell it for a great price. And if it's got some issues, well, then I'll sell the game and sell it as parts. But all I know is $10 is going to be a good profit out of that. Can't tell you what I'm going to sell it for right now, but Super Nintendo stuff sells really good. All right, a couple of the smaller items I picked up. I picked up this right here. And inside, I thought it was a phone charger or some battery pack charger. But this is called a walabot. And have you ever heard of a walabot? I never have. And again, I thought it was a phone. Doesn't it look like a phone charger? This little part here, you'd put your phone on it and it would charge up. It's got a little USB cord that attaches to it. Well, I didn't know. It was only $1, so I decided to look up walabot. And you know what it is? It's an electronic stud finder that connects to your phone. It looks like it connects mostly to Android phones. And you read it, when you run it across the wall, it'll show you the studs kind of like in a X-ray vision mode or a 3D mode or something like that. Walabot. Never heard of such a creature. Never heard of such a thing. But wow, I'll show you some comps up here. These sell brand new for over $150. So there is no reason that this right here probably won't make me a $100 bill. All right, a couple of other small little items. Inside this bag was marked $2. These are just a bunch of little hat pins. So it doesn't appear to be anything special. I'll just kind of give you a kind of a glance the best I can. See a little King Frog there, or Route 66 pin. Like I said, angel pins. Doesn't seem to be any marking on it. Frog on a lily pad. A lot of little frog pins. Anyway, there's like, there is some, I guess, pewter frog. Anyway, kind of cute. And I dropped a little one. Ugh. And, oh, another little pewter frog. I'm dropping them all. Like I said, $2. And inside there was this little Monet, and I already looked at it, and I doubt you can see it, but it says Monet. So I ought to get, I don't know, I'll look them up, but I think probably, conservatively, probably $8–10 for it, easily, maybe 15. And the last item I picked up that I paid $1 for was inside this bag right here, and it is super tiny. So I'm gonna pull it out so you can see it. And when I say super tiny, I guess I'm really saying super thin. And this is a 14 karat gold necklace, real thin. But all their jewelry and costume jewelry was basically $1, $2 a bag. And they just put it in there. And whenever I see certain jewelry like gold, I always look to see if it's gold. And sure enough, I looked at it and it was marked 14 karat Italy. This little chain right here, I'm going to take it for $1. I'm going to turn around and sell it, and I should get about $45 for it. Well, all the garage sale items that I picked up and showed you today, I paid $25, roughly $25 for. When it's all said and done, everything is sold, I should have made over $500. Now that's pretty good. Why do I love going to garage sales? Why do I love reselling? This is why I love reselling. If you don't go reselling, or you're not a reseller and you've been thinking about it, this is the reason why. You can take potentially a little bit of money and turn it into a nice paycheck. I'm looking forward to getting all this stuff listed and sold. So I appreciate everybody coming and watching. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me on today's video. And until the next one, check out some of the ones that YouTube recommends.